Shalom everyone, my name is Sergey, and I'm a part of Chosen People Ministries. I'm a Messianic believer in Yeshua, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and about Purim. So, I was growing up in Israel, and I came to faith in Yeshua in Israel. Right now, I live in Chicago. I study in Moody Bible Institute, and I'm getting my education there in Jewish studies. After graduating, I hope to keep working with Chosen People and keep working with Jewish people, especially in high schools, in college ministry, and maybe in the future army ministry with IDF soldiers. I wanted to share a little bit about Purim and how I grew up celebrating Purim as a Messianic believer. When my friends were going to school during Purim, they always were dressing up. All of us were dressing up, and we never really understood why. When I grew up a little bit, when I was growing up, I really understood why we dressed up. And the idea behind that was that we all need to change something in our day-by-day life. And Purim was all the history of changing something about our day-by-day life. When the Jewish people were oppressed and the Jewish people were about to face death, God literally changed, and the oppressor got the punishment, and the oppressor got the death sentence, and that was Haman. In English it's probably Haman, but in Hebrew it's Haman. I want to take you today to a tour with me trying Hamantaschen. In Hebrew we call them Oznei Haman, and I have one with me right here, this one. Alright. In Hebrew we call them Oznei Haman, and they look like this, in this shape. And we call them Oznei Haman because we think this is what the shape of Haman's ear would look like. And this is the literal translation from Oznei Haman to Hamantaschen to Haman ears, like his ears. That's funny, but we remember that and we eat them today. Let's go to a tour and let's see how many Hamantaschen we can eat today and what is the best Hamantaschen in Chicago. Our first stop is Saras Stand. I picked this place because it is the largest all-kosher supermarket in the Midwest. But let's see what their Hamantaschen tastes like. Okay, we're in the first place and we're gonna try some Nutella and we'll go for the caramel salt. I'm trying the caramel salt, and the filling has a good balance of sweet and salty. The caramel is really good and rich, and the pastry is firm, almost like a cookie. I really like it. Well, next up is the Nutella, and the filling is good and chocolatey. I would say it's a safe choice, but who doesn't like Nutella, for real? And now we're heading to our next place, Benson Bakery. This bakery has been around since 1938, and it has been a family-run business for 3 generations. I'm excited to try some homemade Hamantaschen. Okay, we're in the second place now to try our Hamantaschen for Purim. It's a little windy city, but we gotta go inside and see what we can try, right? First, I'm trying raspberry. The flavor is fruity, a little sweet and tart. There are also juicy chunks of raspberry in the filling. Next is apple Hamantaschen. This is pretty unique. I think it's my first time seeing a Hamantaschen with an apple filling. It has a good balance of sweetness and a rich apple flavor. Kind of reminds me of an apple pie, but I love apple pie. This would taste great with some vanilla ice cream. Next, I'm trying the apricot flavor. Like the rest of the fruity flavors, you can taste the fruit in this one. The texture here is more like an apricot jam, and to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this flavor. Finally, prune and almonds. The prune flavor is very strong and you can feel the almond bits in this filling, but I'm not a fan of apricot or prunes in a Hamantaschen. I prefer eating the fruits. Our third stop is Levinson Bakery. It is a Jewish-style bakery with good reviews online and a large selection of cakes and pastries. Look at this. It's huge. Alright, almost like my head. The poppy seed Hamantaschen is unique. The texture is grainy and sweet. Next up, any guesses? Well, we have cheese. That's a rare flavor in Hamantaschen. The cheese is soft and savory. It reminds me of a firmer version of cream cheese. If you prefer something savory, you should try this flavor. Now, I'm going to try the cherry flavor. Look at that rich, sticky center. The cherry flavor bursts in your mouth immediately. You can taste the sweetness in it. The pastry is buttery and firm. Okay. So I know we tried some great flavors like caramel salt and my favorite fruit, apple, but I definitely think this one is the winner. The clear winner for me is this cherry Hamantaschen from Levinson's Bakery. It's like a jam tart with cherry on top. So, what is your favorite Hamantaschen and why? Share where you got to try them in the comments below. And let us remember God's faithfulness to us this Purim. Chag Purim Sameach.